first time. Oh, there we go. Wow, this is very weird.
What? Oh, what did it do? Part 2.
Part 2, bro. It's funny because, dude, those links were like getting like me tweaked out for some reason. Like I was on StreamYard, and then you said like throw it on Twitter. I tagged you in it, and I was like, I sat there for a little bit, and I was like, this does not seem right.
I feel like she was tripping out.
Yeah, I was all tripping out, and then I tried the YouTube one, and I was like, I just got mind fucked right now. Wild, bro.
Let's see. Let me post this on Twitter.
I was gonna post it on my TikTok too. That's what I was about to tell you, but I was like, dang, I was like, hey, you want to go live? Because I don't know. I like going live. You know what I mean? This is my first time, but
I feel like live, it like feels more like a podcast type shit.
Right.
Like the live is like good, like live is chilling.
Absolutely.
Like, to everybody, if my hair is a little wet, but that's because I just got out the shower and shit.
Yeah. OG Kyle.
I had to take a shower. You feel me?
Right. What's up, OG Kyle?
So what's good with you, bro? How you doing?
None much, bro. I just been chilling. I just been getting I've been busy, bro. Like, I've been on TikTok, trying to find these people to interview. Right. And then, like, at one point I was like low-key getting discouraged. I was like, dang, dude, like, I don't know how this is gonna go. And then I was like about a week or two after, I would say about a week or two after I interviewed you, it started to pick up. I got the hang of stuff. It's just about like who you like. You just gotta find people that are interesting. You know what I mean? Like you, bro. Like Brandon. Like we can talk forever. You know what I mean? Just about random topics.
Right. Let's move my camera.
But you're good. But dude. Like other than that, just the interviews, and I'm now like piled up. You seen? Do you know OJ Kyle? Is that one of your bros or no?
I don't think so.
No. Oh, I think he's a subscriber to me. See, like OG Kyle, like you're the first. This is my first live ever, bro. And you first comment. I love the support. I appreciate you, man, a lot. See stuff like that. I never thought I'd just one. Makes me feel good.
Right.
But it takes time.
Right. I wonder how did our oh shit, we did almost 100 views with our first fucking interview, dude, bro.
I hit 1,400 views on that juvenile, 16-year-old juvenile.
For real?
Yeah, bro, that was wild.
I know, bro. Those first 1,000 views feel nice, bro. Honestly, like when you get a video that hits like 1,000 views, like a low key, like you start wanting to keep going type shit. Like you're like, damn, okay, like I feel it. So you're just like. That's how it was with me with YouTube, bro. I was like, man, once I hit like 1,000 views, like I'm gonna be cool. Let me adjust this shit more. But like I was like, once I hit like a video with 1,000 views, like I want to keep going, and that's exactly like what happened, bro. Like so now every time I get a video that hits like 1,000 views, I'm like, oh shit, like fucking this shit is nice. But
it's hard for gaming, low key, don't you think?
Yes and no. It really all depends on the game you're playing. If it's a game where, not as many big YouTubers are fucking flooding the market with it, then no. But if it's a game where a whole bunch of big YouTubers and stuff have flooded the market, and when I mean flooding the market, I mean people who so this is what happens, right? So there are some YouTubers who will literally like just hop on new games just to get like some quick and easy like big views, and then like they'll hop off of the game as soon as like they get those views or whatever, or like another game comes out. So kind of, in my opinion, it kind of kills the game or it kind of kills the not kills the game. Let me reiterate that it kind of kills it for smaller YouTubers and streamers who are trying to come up, if that makes sense, because it's like say a new Call of Duty, or no, not Call of Duty is a bad example. But there's this game called Outriders that's coming out, right? And I don't know if you ever played a Division. So like that was like a game that I got, a majority of my subscribers off of. And like basically that game is all about building your character and, getting like grinding out loot and gear and all that other stuff to really to really make your character OP so you can go around killing everything without a problem, right?
Right.
And so with that, like that's kind of how Outriders is. And the demo just came out. I haven't gotten to play the demo yet. I just got back from Miami.
I want to hit on that.
Yeah, definitely. But freaking, like, let's say Outriders, right? Let's say that game's coming out. I'm a smart YouTuber. I got majority of my subs off Division. Outriders and Division are they're kind of like the same game concept. So I'm like, okay, you know, those Division subscribers might be watching that. So that would be like, oh, okay, that'll help me out, get me more subs, you know, start building me up there little by little. Like, let's say like a fucking big YouTuber with like 1 million subs decides to hop on it. All people are going to want to do is watch him. And then once he says, all right, I've gotten enough views, I'm going to leave this game. Along with those, you know, subs and all that other stuff, they're going to go with him. They're not really going to stay on that game. I mean, some of them might, but some of them like won't. And it's kind of like, damn, like you kind of like almost killed it for some of the smaller YouTuber guys, because like you kind of just you kind of like went on the game and kind of like hopped off. If that makes sense. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's like they'll just kind of like up and leave a game, and I feel like it kind of kills it for smaller YouTubers and stuff like that, because there's not as many eyes now kind of sitting on that game. It's a little weird. It's a hard concept to explain. Like even I have trouble explaining it, but it's like it's one of those concepts.
Is it PC? Is it PC?
The demo is on all platforms. So it's on PC. It's on PC. It's on like Xbox and PS5, and PS4. So it's on all platforms, which is nice. Hopefully it's crossplay. That's what I'm hoping on. I'm banking on it being crossplay. That's what I'm hoping on.
Right. OG Kyle, 311. I just ate ice right now, so my mouth's on them. 311, where he's at right now. I appreciate you watching. Dedicated. My boy Jarrett, what's up, man? Hey Jarrett, I'm actually about to publish his soon.
Oh shit! I can see the
Let me see the comments.
Oh, my boy Benlick is in here.
Benlick's in here too, the boy. No, but I actually interviewed Jarrett, bro, like a week ago, and we talked for like 2.5 hours, and it was dope. Like it was a good talk. So I'm waiting on to publish yours, Jarrett, if you're still in here. I can't see who's in here. But Benlick's your boy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what's up? What's up?
It's one of my friends. He does my thumbnails for me and stuff like that. Shout out to Benlick. If you ever need thumbnail work, hit up my boy Benlick. He's a goat.
Sure. Well, I'll check him out. Hey, how was Miami?
It was definitely fun, bro. It was definitely a new experience. I've never been to Miami. It was my first time like out there in Miami. It was fun. The only thing I didn't like about Miami, I'm not gonna lie, is that it was very humid. And what Miami, so like from what I noticed, just my couple days being there, like Miami is very sectionated, not sectionated. I don't know if that's the right word, but like you go downtown and that's for like, I believe it's downtown. Like if you go downtown, like that's where like all like the rich people basically live, or like the rich people basically hang out is downtown. Then you go to like this other place. It's like poor area, more ghetto. And you go to like another like place, and it's like that's where the suburbs are. That's kind of how it is in every city, but like mainly what I was seeing in Miami is that if you weren't like in almost the downtown area, it was very like ghetto for some places. Like the Airbnb I stayed at, like I low-key got a little bit catfish with it. I'm not even gonna lie. Basically what happened was like the inside looked really nice at the Airbnb. Like it looked hella nice, right? But when I got like he sent me a picture of the outside, but like the picture was a little weird. Like he didn't really show like the full outside. Like it was almost like half of like what the house was. And me being a dumbass, I was just like, it's a cool little price. Like, for 5 days, I was like, I'm not trying to fuck around and spend like $1,000 on an Airbnb. Right. And so, originally I was gonna spend like an extra 100 to get like this nice Airbnb, but I was like, nah, let me just save this $100, right? Like the inside of the one I'm already booking looks cool. But so when I booked it, like the area was like slightly ghetto, but it was like that ghetto where it was like everything's more quiet, like not much is going on. Like nothing happened where I was. There was no problem. Yeah, it was kind of like quiet. Like I feel like a lot of older people lived there, or like just like it wasn't that bad, but like the surrounding area like was kind of just like it was a little sketch. But like I said, nothing happened. I didn't hear like gunshots or anything go off, so it wasn't like something bad. It was just like an older town, like a way older town. It wasn't nothing that was what's the word? Like, cause it wasn't nothing that I'm used to, like in my neighborhood, like, where I live. Like it was a completely different experience. It was nothing like what I was honestly expecting for the Airbnb part of it, but everything else was cool, man. Went to the beach. Like the beach was super nice. The fucking women out there, bro, all bad as hell. All like there's some fine women out there, bro. Can't even lie to you.
Did you find your wife out there?
Definitely won't find your wife out in Miami. I'm sorry, but Miami was cool though. Mainly the main thing I went down there for though was to go support my boy in his fight. Got the second round KO. Proud of him.
Wow.
That was definitely fun to go watch. But Miami, it was dope, man. It was definitely dope. I liked it. Miami was sick. I would definitely revisit it for sure. Mm-hmm. Just book a little bit nicer Airbnb this time. Not go the cheapo way like I did. Because I was gonna book this whole house and it had like a mango tree out. Like it was like a fucking like it was hella good. But I was like, dude, I want to spend the extra $100, and like that's what I got for being cheap. I was being stupid.
But so what? You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Who cares?
Right. It was a different experience though, staying in that type of Airbnb. I'm not gonna lie, and I kind of liked it. It kind of grew on me after a little while. I was like, hey, I could fuck with this. Especially once one of my other boys who was staying with me at the Airbnb got there on Saturday, because the only reason I didn't like it at first because I was there by myself for 2 days. So I was like, oh fuck, like I'm here by myself. I ain't got nobody to talk to. Like, it's not like the best area where I could go take a walk around. Like I'm not familiar with this enough, to go take a walk around and feel safe. So I was like, freaking, like it didn't really hit for me like that. But once, my boy got there on Saturday, I was like, all right, cool. I feel a lot better. Like this feels nice. Like, so, everything was chill after that though. Like, but it was definitely a cool experience. I definitely give it like a 9 out of 10 if I could rate it. Like it was definitely a good experience. I like Miami. I fuck with Miami for sure. Shout out Miami. Shout out Florida.
So you're out there for about a week?
Yeah, it was from Thursday to Tuesday. Yeah. Thursday to Tuesday, so yeah, I was out there for a cool little minute.
Oh, bro, well you didn't miss anything here in Clovis, I'll tell you that.
Shit, hell no.
I was jealous. I was like, you told me, you're like, oh yeah, I'm about to go to Miami, bro. I was like, take me with you, bro.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a fun time, bro. It was a fun time. I definitely like traveling, bro. Like traveling is definitely fun, bro. Like I definitely like traveling. Now that I've started, I was in Texas in December, then Miami. It's definitely fun, bro. Like I and the thing is, bro, about traveling for me that I started to learn is that like not to worry about like the cost, right? But more or less just like going out and fucking enjoying myself. Like I figured it like this, right? I was like, the money I could always make back, but the time I can't. Like I could always make back the money I'm gonna go spend out there, but I don't want to miss out on a cool opportunity to enjoy life or enjoy some fun. It's like what happened if I lose both of my fucking legs like tomorrow. It's like real shit. It's like what happens if I lose both my like I can't go out and travel, go to a beach, fucking do all this shit like how I would want to, like that's why I'm like, now it's like, let me go out here and do what I got to do, before I start getting old and it's harder for me to walk, do all this other stuff. Like, if I have like grant, little stuff like that. So it's like, definitely get out there and travel. Definitely get out there and freaking, if you can, if you do have the financial means for it, definitely go out and do it. Get some friends to go with you. It'll make it cheaper, make it easier, make the experience better, bro. So, but yeah, Miami was definitely like a 9 out of 10 for sure.
Hell yeah. Hey, whoever's in this live, just drop a hey or something.
Share this bitch, man.
Share. All right, dude. Next time we do this live, honestly, let's do a. I actually want to start this like every week. Like, let's pick a day and a time, like a set day and time, and just start doing like lives. You know what I mean?
I'm down, bro. Just let me know.
Even like on Sundays or something, like a Sunday evening.
Right. Just let me know, bro. Freaking, I'm down, bro.
OG Kyle said, "Your boy, I have the same gaming chair as you."
I fucking hate this gaming chair. I need to get rid of it, bro. I need to get rid of this shit, bro. Like, I've had this shit for so long. I need to get rid of this goddamn chair. This chair is old as shit. I've had this chair since like 16, bro. Like, it's time to get rid of it, bro. I've been holding on to it for too long. It's like my little baby. It was like my first. It's like my first chair. It's like I don't want to get rid of it. It's like this was started all like
right. Dude, you gotta keep it, bro. You gotta keep it.
I know, like it's what started it all, bro. Like my first gaming chair. I still got my first mouse. Like and stuff like that. So it's like it's kind of hard to get rid of some of it, but I gotta get rid of it. I gotta upgrade for sure. Definitely though.
Are you able to see the comments?
Yeah, I can see the comments.
Okay, cool.
It's pretty dope.
Hey, whoever's OG Kyle, who's the other dude in here? Is it Jarrett? I'm not too sure.
Nah, I asked.
That's your boy.
Nah, I asked somebody else to come in here. Come support. Shout out to her if she's in here.
Dude, but yeah, I want to I'm going to share it next time we do this. I'm going to share it on my Instagram, like my personal Instagram, my personal Twitter. I'm going to post it on TikTok actually after this. Yeah, dude, and it can be like a cool little deal, people may be bored at home.
Right.
They want to, have some more entertainment, whatever.
Right.
But yeah, OG Kyle, this is water, by the way, brother. That gym, I've been having a beer gut lately. I've been having to cut down. I say that,
bro. Honestly, bro, once after when I was in Miami, bro, I think I partied just a little too hard, bro. I feel weird right now. I can't wait to get back into the gym. I'm gonna probably hit it starting again tomorrow. Start hitting it hard again. I'm kind of starting a little dirty bulk, but I'm doing my dirty bulk a little different. So I'm not because my goal is to gain 15 pounds by May, or 10 pounds at least, 10 pounds. And so I'm kind of doing a dirty bulk 2 to 3 days a week.
What's a dirty bulk?
So basically just eating whatever the fuck you want, not really counting calories, just eating just junk, bro, really basically. That's that's how I could describe a dirty bulk in my dictionary terms. But
is there is there an excessive amount of calories that's unhealthy in a way?
I feel like it all depends.
Unhealthy, but you know what I mean.
I feel like it all depends on how much you weigh.
Right.
Depending, if you weigh 300 pounds and you're consuming 10,000 calories a day, I don't think that shit's healthy. But if you're like me and you're fucking only 149 pounds and you're trying to consume 3,000 plus calories a day, I don't feel like that's the worst for you.
Right.
Just because it's I feel like your body could handle that more than it would be able to if you're already 300 plus pounds and you're trying to fucking eat, like I said, 10,000 calories a day or some shit like that. Just because, my body has more room to expand now. My body's not already how do I explain it? It's kind of hard to explain, but it's I don't know. I just feel like if you're at a way greater weight, and you're consuming hella calories, I feel like that's worse for you than if you're smaller. Right. I would have to look into the research. So don't I'm not a fucking expert on this, guys. Section, but yeah. Ben said, "How was the day for both of you?" It was good. I slept all day. Can't even lie. I kind of wasted my day, but
you had to recover from a long week.
Yeah, I did, bro. It's my mom's birthday today, though, so I've been waiting for her.
Happy birthday to her.
Yes, sir. She's at work right now, unfortunately. She took the day off, but 52 today.
Oh, wow.
52.
Nice,
2 years young. 52 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, freaking definitely I'm trying to catch up throughout the week, bro. I was man. But yeah, freaking.
Who did you go out there with?
I was with Mark, who was our boy Jose, boy Peter came down, cameraman Jason, another homie is named Sebastian, lives down there. I believe he's originally from Fresno. And I know Mark's family was down there. And a couple other people came down there. It was fun. It was a fun time.
Hell yeah, dude. I know I need to take a trip, bro, because this school, because I'm still in school, I got one more semester after this. I have 3 more classes after this. Something petty, bro.
Right.
I was at Fresno Pacific before this.
Right.
And I don't know if I told you or not, but dude, it was just a whole different. Okay, so I went to Reedley College.
Right.
And then for baseball, that went really well. My grades were terrible, bro. Terrible, and I regret it. And then I had to settle for a Division II, so I went to Chico State. That was cool, whatever. A lot of distractions.
Right.
I decided to transfer to FPU right when I transferred to FPU. COVID hits. COVID hit for like about a solid year, and then now baseball is just now getting up. I was over it. It was my senior year.
Right.
It was a totally different environment with like the people and stuff, like the whole FPU Christian school, whatever.
Right.
Compared to Chico, and I kind of miss Chico. It's more like my vibe. But anyways, I decided to hang up the cleats, go back to Chico, because if I stayed at Fresno Pacific, it's like $16,000 a semester.
Fuck.
And I'd been there for another whole year, and that'd have cost me a pretty penny. So I decided to go back to Chico.
That's crazy.
Yeah, pay $3,900, and then just have 3 more classes later. So I'll be chilling after that. But
yeah, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's an insane amount of money.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Like, I just, and I was on scholarship. So I was surprised my coach gave me a scholarship. Especially being a senior and stuff, and having like 40 people on the team.
Right.
It really meant a lot to me, and we're really close. Ever since I was at my junior college, me and Hirschkorn been close. But like, I don't know. I just felt like I disappointed him in a way. Because I don't know, there was just more to it. Because he's a good dude. And when you play for a good coach, it's totally different. You want the best for them. You want the best for them, and you want them to succeed as well. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, that's about it. Benlick, he said I'm down $50K still.
Shoot, what do you mean you're down $50K still? Oh, for school? Fuck, my fucking.
Oh, for school.
Whatever.
But appreciate it, Cal. Thanks.
But dang, fucking, damn, $50K, fuck, bro. That's what I'm like, man. Like, it's like this, right? It's like that's why I'm open, like Twitch, and like I'm full on my grind again with like Twitch and YouTube. Now I'm back from Miami. It's almost like being away for 5 days kind of gave me like a new. Damn, I fucked up my curl. That shit looks stupid now. But fucking, bro, that's what sucks about the hair growing longer and thicker, bro. It's like my shit, like it's
hair, bro.
Like right now, it's like shrunk. Like really, like my shit's like down here, bro. But it's like shrinkage for black people hair fucking does so fucking dirty. It's annoying. But like,
didn't you have the box braids for a little bit?
At the twist, I just took them out when I went to Miami, and I just did the curls just because. Like I didn't want to go to the beach and say like getting some sand or some bullshit, and I have sand all over my twist and it looks like like dandruff or something. So I was like, no, let me just take them out. Let me be smart, and then salt water and stuff like that. Didn't want that sitting in my hair, so I was like, let me go ahead and just do the curls. Curls for the girls.
Right.
It's crazy. I met this Lyft driver down in Miami. And he saw my curls, and he was like, "Hey, like he was Cuban, and he's from Cuba." He was telling me, he was like, "Yo, like, like in Cuba, like if you went down there, like girls would like they would love you." Like he was like, "Girls, like they're like no kidding, like all my kids, bro." Like he was like, "You'd fuck a girl a day because of the curly hair." I was like, "What the fuck?" I didn't even know how to respond to that. I was like, "Wait a minute, like what? Like in fucking Cuba?" I was like.
Yeah,
I was like, man, I'm from Cali. Like, I have no business being in Cuba, brother. Like, fucking, especially because I believe it's a communist country. I heard, or it's like something like that. It's like communist down there. I was like, nah, let me not even. Like, I heard like they can't even like regular people can't even have steak, because that's more like a super rich luxury thing down there. So when like Cubans come, to like America or somewhere where they could have it, like they love it. I was hearing. Miami was definitely like a melting pot for sure.
Oh yeah, dude.
A lot of like Haitians, a lot of Cubans, a lot of Latinos down there and stuff like that, bro.
Dude,
crazy.
Hey, El Chapo's wife, Dunzo.
Oh, I saw that.
Or is it his wife or his daughter?
Yeah, it's his wife. I feel like I don't know. That's like a weird situation. I feel like almost she's gonna. How do I describe it, bro? Like she's gonna pull the El Chapo, bro, and like get out somehow.
Oh yeah,
You
dude.
know?
Oh yeah, that's dude. I mean, money is what makes people. It's all controlled, bro. And when you have trillions, billions, and dollars and stuff, dude, you can make anyone do anything. So
Right.
especially like the whole. I think she's in. Is she in the United States? Is she being held there? I'm not too sure.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, if whoever captured her was smart, they would hold her in the United States because I feel like that's the best chance of keeping somebody, locked down. Definitely, the United States seems to be pretty good at that. It seems to be like the only thing we're good at. But freaking. But it's like, because I know like what in Mexico, like Mexico tried to hold El Chapo first, and he like escaped like 2 times or some shit like that. So it was like, eventually you kind of have to send him over to the United States. Yobi, I got the job at eBay. I was talking about a month ago. Hey, congratulations, Binlick. Nice shit.
eBay. Oh,
freaking, nice. What are you doing over there, Binlick? But yeah, bro, I feel like the United States is probably the best place. A lot of people were like, simping over her.
Yeah,
like I ain't gonna lie, she's a very beautiful woman.
Right.
Like,
I think it was Young Thug. Young Thug had her as a profile pic.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, wait a minute. Like why, Sway? But yeah, bro. Yeah, that's crazy. They got both of them now. I think his son is still out there though. Kind of like roaming free. I don't know if he has any daughters though. Can't remember.
I don't think so. I thought that was his daughter, but
he has a son for sure, and it is a son for sure. But yeah, that's kind of crazy how like that whole empire has kind of like slowly been getting taken down. It's crazy.
It is. It's wild, bro. And I feel like it's for sure slowed down drastically. Dude, I forgot to tell you. Well, now I have the opportunity. Like last week or like 2 weeks ago, I was on TikTok and I was like looking at side hustles or whatever.
Right.
And dude, they, like I don't know what it's exactly called, but it's like the storage unit, like where they buy these storage units from people that stopped paying on their payment and stuff.
Right.
And you can like bid on them and stuff, which is pretty cool. And dude, you can make like serious money, but you can also like you buy the storage unit. You can buy the storage unit for like little as like $2, $5, whatever. And then you never know. You may find like a freaking brand new flat screen TV in there.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. There used to be a TV show on that. It's called like Storage Wars or some shit like that.
Yeah, dude. I tried it. I was over there on Clovis Avenue, right there on Daryl's Storage. I don't know if you know where that is. Daryl's Storage on Clovis Avenue. I tried that auction out, bro, and it was like there was at least 60 people there. They were all greedy, and it was just like, yeah. After the second one, I was like, yeah, dude, I'm done.
Yeah, see, I feel like going into that stuff, you got to have like a pretty fat wallet, or else it's kind of like, you're gonna get beat out by those type of people who kind of like do that shit for a living. It's like, it's like you got to have a really fat wallet for that. In my opinion, like, yeah, like some of those may cost $2 to $5, but the ones that cost $2 to $5, the ones they're gonna want to bid on the most,
right?
Because it's like, if I buy some shit for $5 and I end up finding something in here that's worth 5,000, I just made a dummy profit. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like that type of stuff, it's kind of hard to get into if you don't know the right places or the right people.
Absolutely.
Just because there's, like I said, there's probably already people who've been doing this shit for years that, that's all they do. That's probably how they make their living now. So it's like, to me, you always got to find something that not a lot of people are doing,
right?
And that can make like a bunch of money. But yeah, shit, I've always wanted to try that out, but I was like, man, I already know I'm gonna get beat out by some dude with some super fat wallet, or
but just like, chilling.
I'm not about to try and like bid with somebody and then I fuck around and then the storage unit is literally empty. Like, not about to do that. So I was like, let me just play it smart. Let me find something else. I can invest my money in. Shout out Dogecoin. Doge to the fucking moon. But
Are you still on that, bro? I do.
Yeah.
I don't get stocks at all. I don't understand it at
I don't
all.
understand it either. But I was like, let me buy this because it's always being talked about. Elon Musk talking about it. All these celebrities are talking about it. I was like, what if? You got to think Bitcoin started out at like 8 cents. It hit a high of like $52,000.
Right.
Like, Ethereum started out, super low. What is it? It's like 1,400 now. It's like I see it like this, right? It's like if those like currencies could do it, and like these little cryptocurrencies could go and like blow the fuck up. Why can't Doge hit like $1? Why can't it even hit like $10?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's why I'm kind of like, let me hold it. I feel like in 2022, Doge is really for some reason just gonna blow the hell up. So I'm just gonna keep it in there. I'm not even gonna touch it. I have like 1,800 Doge coins or something like that.
Right.
I'm just gonna let it sit there, and I'm not even gonna touch it. Like I'm just I'm gonna let it hopefully do its thing. It started out as a meme currency, but you kind of never know. It could develop into something super big. It could develop into another cryptocurrency, because I know there's certain places, the companies that are even accepting Dogecoin as payment, and a lot of these companies that are even starting to accept cryptocurrency as payment. I believe it's the Dallas Mavericks that have started accepting Dogecoin as payment for tickets and all other stuff. And there's a lot of other companies that are starting to accept cryptocurrency as payment. So I'm like, if cryptocurrency starts to really become a bigger thing, in like in certain areas or certain places or certain companies start to accept it more, I feel like cryptocurrency, like a lot of these cryptocurrencies will blow up in price. So I said I'm gonna keep my Dogecoin. I'm not even gonna touch it. Not gonna do anything with it. I'm just gonna leave it where it's at.
Right. Let it grow. Dude, hey, have you been on you've obviously been on Twitter, but did you hear about the news with Fabien?
Who's that?
Fabien Turner from high school. Do you know Fabien Turner, right? He's a short dude.
Did he used to play like football? Yeah, I know you're talking about now. What happened with him? I haven't been paying attention to Twitter.
He got caught up, bro.
But what?
He got caught up. He was
like fucking with two girls type caught up, or
no, like caught up with the law, dude. He was in Selma because, dude, he wasn't on social media for a fat minute, and like it was always me, Jacob Hickman, Sean Kunzinger, and Fabien Turner. Like we're like that was our group, whatever. Like
right.
that was our boys. And then after high school, like everyone does, parts their ways, whatever, and you keep in contact with some. We kind of kept in. It was like me, Sean, and Jacob. We'd still keep in contact, whatever. And then Fabien kind of like fell off and like was off social media.
Right.
And I was like, wow. Like I was like, I would always like wonder. I was like, oh, I hope he's all right. And then yeah, dude. Actually, Malik. You know Malik, right?
Mm.
Malik sent me and Sean a text like 2 weeks ago. Screenshot of Fabien with two other people. Dude, it was 90 grams of meth, bro, in the back of their whip in Selma.
Oh yeah, you're going away for a fat minute, bro.
Yeah, dude, I saw that and I was like, bro. And then I saw the mugshot of him, and I'm like, dude, come on. Like you had
it, bro. When was that?
That was 3 or 4 weeks ago. 3 or 4 weeks ago. Yeah, dude, if you just type his name in, Fabien Turner, whatever, blah, blah, it'll show up as like mugshot and stuff. And I was like, wow, dude. Like it's different when you actually know someone, and then it's like they're about to be in a whole different other world.
Right.
And you're going to have to adapt very quickly.
Right.
So, and yeah, dude, there's like actually 2 other people from high that are in county right now.
That's what I say, bro. It's like, I mean, for me, it's like, bro, you do the crime, you do the time. Like,
right.
it's like there's really nothing I can tell you other than that. Like, you knew the risk, you know, like
it is what it is.
You gotta own up to your shit. You know, if I go out and I fucking shoot somebody right now, I know the risk of what could happen. You know, freaking, I know what type of trouble I could get in. You know, if I go out and sell some drugs, I know what type of trouble I could get in. So I don't do that shit. Right. But it's like fucking, you know, I'm smarter than that. You know, it's like I get some people need to, you know, it's like, you know, I don't even, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even get it for some people. It's like, for me, the way I look at it, you know, I'm not, you know, this is a fucking civilian. I'm not a street nigga. Like, you know, I play my fucking house and play, you know, I play my goddamn PS5 all day. You know, like, I don't claim to be a hood person. It's like I get why some people have to, you know, deal drugs. It's like that's really their only way of income, you know. But then again, it's kind of like, the way I look at it, it's like, especially, you know, my people in our communities, it's like you're feeding, you know, certain people's addictions. You know, that's killing our communities even worse. That's how I look at it, bro. But that's just me, you know, wanting the betterment of Black people and not wanting us to be stuck in the same cycle of murder and jail and, you know, all this other crap, you know, like, because that's what the cycle we're in right now, bro. It's like we, like, after watching fucking what's that movie, Judas and the Black Messiah, have you seen that yet? Yeah. Bro, that movie had me so mad, bro, because it was like, what's his name, William O'Neill?
Yes, dude, he's a snitch.
Bro, that was crazy. It was like you were really out here, you know, pretty much selling out our people for a couple of dollars, and you ended up getting somebody killed who could have actually made a real difference, bro. I don't know how accurate the movie was. I got to do more research. I know who Fred Hampton is, but I haven't really dug deep into Fred Hampton. I got to dive a little bit deeper, but you know that part where he had basically like KKK members, and then he had the Latinos, and then he had Black people all united together. Like, what the fuck?
Powerful, dude.
Like, how do you have KKK members and Black people fucking fighting together for one cause? Like, how, Sway? You know, like, if that was really true, I got to look into Fred Hampton more. But if somebody had that much power, of course the government would have wanted that man killed.
Killed, dude. Yeah.
Like, of course they would have wanted that man murdered, bro, assassinated. If you had the power to unite Black people and KKK members to fight, you know, what was it? They were basically fighting police. Like, they were trying to get like
police brutality.
Yeah, police brutality. Like, if you could get those two to fight against, like, bro, of course they want your fucking, like, they want your ass dead, bro. Like, there's just no way around it. But fucking, but it was just crazy though that William O'Neill really snitched out his own people and got that man killed. Yeah, that to me was just that was crazy, and that's why I'm like, bro, like that shit, that type of stuff is really like, I feel like it's still going on today.
I was about to say that
where our people are still basically turning against, you know, our own for a quick dollar. You know, it's crazy to me.
Manipulative.
Yeah, it's crazy to me. Like that movie was very good though. I love that movie. That movie was just a freaking masterpiece, bro.
Bro, it's crazy too. Sorry to cut you off, but that William guy, he actually came out. He actually got interviewed.
Yeah,
I think like years after or something like that.
Yeah.
You saw that, right? And dude, he committed suicide that night because he knew he was gonna die within 24 hours.
Right.
You know? And
somebody would have to come. You know, it's. I don't want to say it's right, but it was only, you know, like a matter of time before karma came around and hit your bitch ass. It was like, bro, you literally murdered somebody who was in the betterment of our own people. You were a part of that, you know. And it's like when you came out with an interview, like, yeah, I snitched on this nigga for a couple of dollars. Somebody was gonna come after you, bro. Right. Like, it was only a matter of time for somebody would have gunned you down in the street or some shit. It was like, you know, so it was either that or commit suicide. That was really your only options, or you go into protective custody, which I don't think they were gonna give you protective custody or some shit like that. Like, sorry, but yeah, those were really his only two options. So it was like, but it was just, you know, in my mind, I just think why? I just think why would, you know, you saw somebody was out here, you know, doing like, cause well, to me, I kind of knew the why. You know, he was faced with a lot of jail time, and you know, police are very manipulative. You know, especially back then. And it was like, you know, hey, we're gonna slap you with 10 years, or you basically work for us, and you know, we'll let you, you know, basically roam around here free, and we'll pay you, and all this other crap. And
Right.
it was like, you know, it's just crazy, bro, to really think about. You know,
What
I'm not gonna sit here and disrespect William O'Neill because you know he's dead, but it was like at the same time, it was like what you did was very fucked
Oh,
up,
very wrong, bro. Like
very
very
wrong, bro. Like, and I think he knew that toward the end, and I think he just couldn't handle it no more, and that's probably what drove him to commit suicide.
yeah.
You know, because you know, handling like just thinking about like that probably sat with him. I don't know how long that interview was from when you know Fred Hampton was actually murdered.
I think that was he got murdered in the late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah, I don't know when the interview came out though, so it's kind of like I don't know how many years you know Fred Hampton or sorry not Fred Hampton, William O'Neill had to sit with all that you know that guilty conscience
Right.
because there was no way I felt like he was doing that and he was just like oh yeah like you know I don't give a fuck like it felt like every time he was doing it he was kind of like damn like you know I know this is wrong but you know they're paying me or whatever you know it's helping like he was thinking about himself you know, I feel like that's all he was after was himself. And I feel like eventually once like everything was all said and done with Fred Hampton, I think that's like when the guilt started to sit in. And that, you know, if you sit with guilt for that many years, I feel like eventually it takes a toll on you mentally. And that's probably what, you know, drove him to commit suicide. So it was like,
Absolutely, bro. And like how
crazy.
you mentioned, yeah, it's like how you mentioned too, like if he did PC up in prison, Fred Hampton led the movement. I believe so. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me. Obviously the Black Panther, but the Black Gorilla family that originated in the 60s. It was a prison gang, not a gang, organization with like the whole police brutality, corruption in the prisons and stuff with the guards. But dude, he would have been done either way. That's funny that you mentioned it. And another thing is too, I saw this tweet on ABC 30. I retweeted. I'm not sure if you saw it on my timeline, but now they have, you know, they came out this little deal that I'm not too sure what police department, but I think was it New York? I think it was New York Police Department or something like that. Killed Malcolm X. It's like, bro, we've been knowing that. We know the government is all up to this stuff. They came out that like freaking 60 years later, 40, whatever, something like that. It's like, bro, we've been knowing that the government's shady.
What a lot of people don't know, bro, is that you know how Malcolm X when he got shot, he had actually survived the shot, but when he got to the hospital, the doctor was the one who actually pretty much ended his life. Like Malcolm X was, it was a you can go look it up. I forgot what the year was, but his wife Coretta Scott has sued the government, or I think it was the government, for like wrongful death.
Right.
And she had won the case. I forgot what year it was, but that was another thing, bro, that a lot of people don't know is that he had actually survived. He didn't die from the shot right away. You know, he made it to the hospital. It was basically the doctors, like pretty much they refused to almost save his life. You know, and I believe they said that the doctor basically put a pillow over his face and basically suffocated him to death. Some shit like that, bro. Some crazy conspiracy. You got to go look it up.
That's wild.
But it was like, you know, little shit like that too. You know, government couldn't afford to have Martin Luther King, you know, be alive. You know how powerful Martin Luther King was, and you know was uniting people. You know, I don't think I'd be sitting here being able to do what I do out in the world if it wasn't for Martin Luther King. And so it's crazy. So it's kind of like there's certain people where I feel like the government didn't want some of these people to stay alive, and we all know this, bro. It's like it's not new at this point. What's his face? Dr. Sebi.
Yeah,
another one of those, bro.
They said bye bye.
Like freaking what he was basically the one who found like a natural remedy to cure cancer, I believe it was.
Cancer, diabetes, all that, dude. And they're honestly, I don't know who it is too, but there's a couple. There was like two, I don't know their names, two other white doctors that have been executed by the government because they had cures, part cancer, and like some other one was like the Down syndrome deal or whatever. I don't know. There was like a pill or something for it. Crazy. But it's crazy, dude. You know, you come up with these, you know, you hear these stuff and like the government is so powerful. It's just insane, dude.
Bro, they could come assassinate me and you right now, and fucking, there's not a damn thing neither of us could do about it, bro.
Not at all, dude. Not at
Like,
all.
they can order and be like, yo, we need to get Sid and Brandon out of here, bro. Like, immediately, like, get them the fuck on out of here. It's crazy, bro, like how powerful these motherfuckers really are. That's why, you know, a lot of people are like, you know, you guys have too much power.
Right.
And, you know, but the thing is, there's always those like little secret, you know, operations that are going on that are, you know, that are outside of the government, that run independently, that basically get, you know, approved from the government. It's, you know, these little secret shadow organizations that are out there. We all know they're out there.
Absolutely.
You know, people who are actually open-minded and are actually, who actually think, no, like this should exist. You know, I'm pretty sure there's secret missions that are probably going on right now that we don't know about from some secret organization that are taking out like some like generals or world leaders from these other countries or all this other crap, bro. Or they're doing secret missions that nobody knows about. So it's like there's just a lot of shady shit that goes on. You know, we'll never fully know about it until, you know, until people decide to really go in and just start.
It's exposed.
You know, they decide to do like a Capitol Hill Part 2 or some shit. I don't know. You know, like, because like because here, what I think about, bro, is what's really an Area 51. You know, that's like the biggest thing that I think a lot of people are always curious about, are like, yo, what's really an Area 51? You know, that's like the one thing that they always try to keep extremely top secret. Like, you never hear anything about Area 51, bro. Like, never. I don't think you've ever even heard somebody who's been in Area 51 or been near it or like even inside the building, like say anything what's in there, bro. Like, I've never heard anything about it. And I feel like the people who probably like speak about it or tried to, I feel like those motherfuckers really get assassinated, bro, or they get murdered.
Oh yeah.
It's like,
absolutely.
You know, what some people try to say is that what's in Area 51 is like, you know, super secretive technology that we've been working on. Like, I believe they said, like, what is it? Like the stealth bomber or some, I forgot what plane came out of Area 51 that they were working on for years.
Right.
But I feel like it's not even just technology, bro. There's probably a whole bunch of other shit in there.
Whole bunch of group meetings with different, you know, the whole. Dude, it's so. I can just, dude. I mean, I can just talk about this all day and just, you know, like.
That's what I'm saying. I could talk about conspiracy theories just all day, bro, and just all this shit. Like, honestly, that was the one reason as a teenager, I was just like, yo, I really want to become some big, you know, FBI agent or government official just so I could see what's in Area 51, just so I know like what's truly in there.
Absolutely.
You know, but I was just like, that would require years upon years upon years, basically the rest of my life. Really, you know, I'm just like, that's not really worth it to me. I'm not about to spend the rest of my life, you know, freaking trying to, you know, figure out what's in Area 51. I was just like, there's no point, you know. Somebody's gonna, you know, be clever enough to hack and see what's really in there, and then, you know, release it. Like Anonymous or whatever that group is definitely gonna go in there and be like, you know what, let's figure out what's really in Area 51, and we're gonna release it to the people. Anonymous, I feel like, would be the motherfuckers that would actually, you know, be able to pull that off. You know, there's one group of hackers that I feel like could pull that off. It's them. You know, they've probably been working on it, and who knows, maybe they found some stuff, but they're just like, you know, this is too powerful to release to the world, so let's not release it. Because I feel like there are some secrets and certain things that I feel like you can't release to the world because I feel like the world's not ready for it.
Right.
Like, let's say, like, if aliens were really real.
Oh, I don't think chaos.
I don't think the world would be ready for some other humans, or not not even human, but like I don't think the world will be ready for some other species to be like, hey, what's up? We're here too. Like y'all ain't the only ones in the universe.
They're just living in the ocean, bro.
Yeah, so it's like, bro, like in my opinion, if there really like, let's say like there really wasn't any alien contact yet, right? And all of a sudden next year alien contact happens. I feel like the first thing our government would try to do would go to war with these motherfuckers and take over their technology, because I feel like that's what we do. Here in America, we go and we take over these other countries for their resources and all the crap they have, bro. Like if the United States started running out of resources, we would go and start bombing and nuking other countries and killing all these people, for the resources. I feel like that's what we do here, in America. I feel like we're not the type to to really want to, how do I explain it? We're not really the type to be like, okay, well, let's start doing things a little bit differently, like all the CO2 emissions we put out, with all this farming and stuff, killing cows. It's like, I don't feel like we're the type to be like, okay, let's cut down on how much meat we actually produce, in order to save the planet. I feel like we're the type to just be like, as long as we're bringing in money, who gives a fuck?
Right.
Like that's really like how we are here. And it's either going to take a very progressive president or, some group of government officials to really get things changed around here. Me personally, I don't think Biden is that president. I don't think we're going to get that president for at least a couple more terms, because it's like, eventually, if we keep doing what we're doing, to our planet, we're going to get fucked in the ass.
Yeah.
Pause. But it's like, we really are, if you look at how, how weather and stuff is now, like record highs are being set in certain places for like heat and all that. And then like, that big ass storm that just happened in Texas, bro, that was crazy. Like
man-made. Yeah.
All this shit is man-made because, we're not taking care of our planet. Mother Nature is now coming back to, fuck us up. So it's like, I think, we really got to start, putting some people in our, our government to where it's like, they're like, okay, hey, we really got to start taking care of some of this shit, or else, we're not going to have a planet that's really inhabitable anymore.
Right.
It's getting bad. I don't remember Fresno being this hot, when I was like a little kid.
Right.
Fresno never used to be as crazy as it is now.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be hot, but not like how it is now. Like we're basically setting record numbers now every year for heat, which is crazy. So it's like, if that's not really waking people up, then I don't know what will. So, I mean,
yeah, it's Addison Rae and Bryce Hall keeping them distracted.
Oh yeah.
It's all that media, bro. OG Kyle with his comments.
I know.
I was getting weak while you were going.
Like, what you talking about, Sway?
Is your boy still in here?
Ben
Lick.
I believe so. Yeah. Let me check.
You're not going to the gym no more, huh?
Huh?
Are you going to the gym still or not?
I'm gonna go back starting tomorrow again. Because Thursdays are my off days, so I was like, there's no point in going today. Starting back up today. But tomorrow for sure I'll go back.
What are you gonna hit?
Probably do some tap, dumbbell bench, some probably like incline, or decline, bench, and then probably hit some shoulders. Some dips, bro. Like till failure, some shit. But
are you working with Austin still? Austin?
Nah, he wasn't my trainer. I don't have a trainer. I just kind of just go by myself. Usually I go with some friends. I feel like I sometimes I want to get a trainer, then I'm like, I don't think I'm ready yet. I think I need to what's the word? I kind of need to maximize.
You need to know your own like strengths and stuff.
Yeah, I kind of got to hit my peak and what I could do by myself before I get a trainer, if that makes sense.
Right.
So let's say I get stuck on, let's just say like I get stuck and I can't get past hitting 225 on bench or some shit like that, right? That's when I would probably get a trainer and be like, hey, I want to, maximize my bench and start hitting 275 or some shit. Like, can you help me? That's when I would go get a trainer on some shit like that. But until that happens, then, I'm pretty much cool with myself. Austin does give me tips though. I fuck with Austin heavy. He knows the shit. I got his brand's protein and their pre-workout.
That new one came out, right?
Yeah, I got that. Protein is nice. It tastes very good. That ISO breed, bro. I fuck with that heavy.
Right. So, I don't even do like even throughout like college, and I didn't start lifting heavy lifting until like my junior year of high school.
Right.
And I kind of like got serious with it because sports and stuff was involved. And then like it was like my sophomore year at Reedley. That was my peak. Like that's when I was at my 100%. Like health wise was like I just felt good. Like I was benching just insane weight. Squats, I wasn't too big on. I was more of a dumbbell, like RDLs, lunges type dude because I'm not a power lifter.
Right.
Yeah, there's a difference between power lifter and athlete. Like right now, I'm like kind of training I take my cousin, my 16-year-old cousin to the gym every day. So I'm kind of like training him and guiding him the right way how to lift. And I'm trying to make him understand that like you're not a power lifter. Like I said, you're a athlete, so you got to train like an athlete. And there's different workouts that you have to do. You just can't go up to a freaking squat bar and put up all this weight and do it for two set or 2 reps. You know what I mean?
Right.
You have to go at like a weight you can do, and you got to do it for like 8 to 12 reps. You know what I mean?
Right. I feel like if you're gonna rep something out, I feel like you should try and rep it out for at least like 5 to 8 minimum, upwards 12.
Right.
If you can't rep it out for at least like I said 5 to 8 upwards 12, then I feel like you should lower the weight and then keep building your way up up to that. Right. But yeah, like because me personally, the way like I do my workouts, so let's say flat dumbbell bench for example. Like my very first set, I go heavy, that's for strength, but I have to rep it out for at least 6, so if I can't do it for 6, I'm not going to hit the weight. But then, it goes on, I drop the weight and then I do 8 to 12 and then I do 8 to 12 again. And then I move on, to my next workout. That's how I train for strength. I don't train just, 1 rep max. Like I try to go, for 6, something like that, 5 to 6. So that's how I train. It's been working out. I've been getting stronger. I'm trying to put more muscle on. I've gained about 5 pounds.
Nice.
Because I'm 6'2", you're not gonna notice really any significant weight change in me until I really get like at least like 15 pounds gained. But
what weight do you want to be at?
Shoot, I think like ultimate goal, bro. Like in terms of like weight, at least like 205, 215. Like ultimate, like that's like final form, Super Saiyan, like type shit,
right?
Super Saiyan God type shit, freaking, like that's like, my final, right now I'm just trying to put on at least like, 10, 15 pound increments, like every, 3 to 6 months. That's like really like my goal right now. So the goal is really to try and at least gain 5 pounds a month. That's really the ultimate goal. But 215, 205 to 205 to 215 is what I would like to sit at, once like everything's said and done. But my main goal right now is to try and hit like 180. That's like 185. Like that's like my main goal right now is to try and hit around there. But like I said, 215 or 205, 215, that's like ultimate, bro.
And you're 6'2", so it's gonna look nice on you rather than you're like freaking like 5'8", 215, you know what I mean, looking like a running back.
Right, exactly, bro. So, see, that's the thing that sucks, bro. It's like I don't know if you like I believe what's his face? Fucking Kevin Durant, bro. I think Kevin Durant weighs like 235 or something like that, and he's skinny as shit. But then again, he's 7 feet tall. Like, let me actually see like his weight because I'm very curious. He's 240, bro, and he's 6'10", 240. But you see, like he looks skinny. Like he's skinny, like, you know, but like people will say he looks skinny, but it's like, bro's 240.
Right.
You know, it's like he needs to be, if he wants to look jacked, he at least needs to be 275 to probably almost 300 pounds, you know, at his height. You know, if he wants to really be like how LeBron looks almost, you know, freaking, which kind of sucks because when you're tall and like like that's what I have to explain to a lot of people. It's like, bro, I may be skinny at, you know, my weight I'm at, but if I was, you know, 5'2", 5'5", I would look jacked.
Right.
You know? And it's like, you know, this is just how genetic works and how the body works. And, you know, people will tell me like what people tell me is like, when I like, they'll be like, yeah, just don't even worry. Don't get discouraged. Cause bro, like when you put on your weight, like you're going to look way better than what that guy looks, you know?
Right.
So I'm just like, you know, I'm not even tripping.
Yeah, dude. Don't even worry about it, dude. Cause my heaviest, I'd say I'm like 6'1", 6'1", whatever. The heaviest I was 220, but I was like, I'm built different. I'm more of a stock.
Right.
And my body's more fulfilled. Like 220. When I was at 220,
right.
I didn't look like when I take off my shirt, I kind of felt like overweight. And I was like, damn, that's when like in the middle of quarantine, I was like, okay, I really gotta like change something here. And
right.
Like if you look at me like with a shirt on and shorts, whatever, you'd be like, oh, like you look good. You know what I mean?
Right.
But you know, it's totally different than like I started, you know, hitting the gym pretty hard for about 2 months now, and everything just, you can see it in the face. Well, I still got my wisdom teeth taken out, but usually my face is swollen, but your face fat slims down.
Right.
Your stomach, you know, all that. And because I hit like legs maybe twice a week and I run a mile every day.
Right.
And dude, like my legs are like getting more like toned, and it's like more an athletic look because sometimes like genetics, like a lot of blacks, their calves, and this is for real, like their calves and legs, you know, they're not going to be all super muscular. You know what I mean?
That's like a genetic flaw that black people have, is our calves like just do not grow. Right. It's crazy. You look at even some famous bodybuilders and you look at their calves, you know, even the top ones, and you're just like, they're not as developed as everybody. It's weird, bro. That's like the only genetic flaw black people have, but it's like fucking, it's crazy.
Yeah, dude. And then like how Asians and like Mongs, how dude their calves are like insanely thick, and they can just squat this insane amount, like put up crazy weight, and they're like 5'6", 5'7". But I mean, they're obviously shorter, so they have, you know, it's totally different.
But a less range of motion, bro. Like when you're 6 feet plus and you're squatting, like your range of motion is just so much, you know, deeper, or it has to be deeper than what somebody who's like 5 feet is. So it's like, that's why they could squat those crazy weights. Like, you know, I would be able to squat that shit too if I was that you know, height. But it's like, because I'm 6'2" and I'm at a disadvantage for basically everything in the gym, you know, it's like I can't really do that, which kind of sucks. So, I mean, it sucks, but at the same time, like I said, you know, when you're taller and you build your body, it looks way more impressive. You know, you look like a Greek god almost when you it's built when you're tall, bro. Like dead ass. Like you look at some people who are tall and they're built, and you're just like, what? Like, damn, you know, like that shit's crazy. But it's you know,
DK Metcalf.
Yeah, fucking you crazy, bro.
I mean, he's 6. Like you guys are almost the same height, and I mean, he's what, like 2? I don't even think he's that. I'd say like 2.
He probably has to be being a wide receiver. You got to be pretty bulky for that. I feel like taking hits a lot.
Right.
Crazy though.
Dang, Brandon. Wild is OG Kyle. What games y'all play? OG Kyle, Brandon's. I'd call him a professional gamer. You need to check out his YouTube. Subscribe to his YouTube. It's your boy B, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's YA and then boy BOI and then B.
Right? Hey, bro. Miami got me looking rough out here, man.
Where do you get your haircuts at?
I go to Kingdom Barbershop over there on Bullard. Shout out my boy Tony. I gotta actually hit him up, try and get a haircut on Saturday, but looking rough out here, man. As you can tell, you know, the beard's a little bit out of alignment.
It's all good, bro.
That's the only thing that sucks, bro, about having a beard so thick is that when, you know, it like, all right, see the thing with me, bro, like my hair goes fast. Like my hair will grow back fast. Like, did you hear that too? I think so. I think one of my friends came to visit my mom for her birthday. My mom's all excited. God damn it.
Don't worry, you're good, bro.
Yeah, but fucking but what is it? But yeah, so like my hair goes really fast, bro. Like this, bro. Like I said, like you can't even see my scalp, like anywhere. Like you literally can't see my scalp. Like my hair is so freaking thick. I don't even know what my scalp looks like. You know, I don't want to know what it looks like because I like my hair, but it's like my hair is just so thick, you know, and it grows fast. Like my hair, you know, never used to be this thick or long or, you know, even soft. Appreciate you for the sub, Kyle. But freaking, you know, the thing is, with black people, right? You know, some of us, you know, we're all like, oh, we want our hair to grow, right? You know, but then I look at how people are treating their hair and I'm like, I see why your hair is not growing. You know, like some people, like, you know, I tell people, I'm like, you're not putting it in a protective style. You know, you're sleeping on cotton sheets and pillows, you know, without a bonnet or anything like that, or a head wrap or do-rag. You know, you're not putting oil in your hair, like a tea tree oil or like an argan oil or like, you know, a castor oil. You know, you're washing your hair too often. That'll dry your hair and scalp out, you know, and stuff like that. And they're just not doing a lot of things, you know. I wasn't doing any of those things, you know, when I first started. But once like I started, bro, you know, freaking started taking my hair, care of my hair like properly, like my shit started growing like crazy. Not to be racist, you look white. Yeah, freaking, I get that a lot. I get that a lot. Yeah. Sorry, mama, but yeah, I get that a lot. But what is it? That I look white. Mixed. Yeah, I'm mixed, bro. That's the thing. Like, if you see my mom, like my mom's like not too much darker than me either. But it's like my parents are light skinned. Like I think too, it's just because I don't get outside a lot. Like I did get actually when I did go to Miami, bro. Like I started getting like just like a slight tan, like it's not
farmer's tan, huh?
Yeah, I got like a little farmer's tan. As you can see, like fucking, you know.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah, like you kind of see, but freaking, if I were to go to the beach, like you know, like I'll get like darker if I just sit out there.
It's been raining. It's been cold. Wait till summer pops up and
yeah, I'll start wearing like more tanks outside and shit like that. Or I'll go to the beach, you know, start tanning and stuff. But yeah. I definitely get that a lot. It's just, you know, I don't get a lot of sun, you know, like I said, like being a gamer, you know, it's pretty much fucking inside all the time.
Yeah, right.
You know, there's not too much I could really do about that. You know, at the end of the day, it's just melanin, the amount of melanin I have in my body, and I have a little bit less, you know, than my, you know, counterparts. I mean, you can tell I look black, obviously, you know, you look at the hair, you know, you'll be able to tell. But what is it? But yeah, I do look a little white, and I can't even cap about that. You know,
OG Kyle, guess Brandon's age, and if you guess right, I'll cash up you $10.
Guess my age.
I think he's the only one in here too, but whatever.
Yeah, fuck it. But yeah, freaking. Damn, what was I gonna say, bro? Fuck. I was gonna say something, bro.
He said 17.
Hell no. That's so far off, bro. Man, I wish I was 17, bro, and not have to worry about it. But nah, I kind of like being 23 because, you know, freaking, I like, you know, being able to go out and do adult things, which is nice. So,
absolutely.
Shit.
He said,
17, bro. Like the beard should have told you I'm not 17. My brother. Like, you know. The
That's
beard
funny.
and the tired eyes, that should have told you I'm not 17.
That's hilarious.
Oh shit! But freaking yeah, bro, it's been crazy, man. I just been happy though.
Good.
Out of all things, man. I just been real happy. Being single is nice.
Right.
I encourage this for everybody. No, I'm kidding. Now I gotta lie to you, I am a relationship type of dude, but I don't need attachment like that. That's like a flaw I see in a lot of people is that they need and want attachment like 24/7.
Right.
And I'm not the type of person who needs attachment 24/7. Like, damn, look at me fucking veiny, bro. But it's like freaking, I don't need attachment 24/7. That's like the thing, like that I like about me is that I could enjoy my own company, and just be chill.
Right.
Freaking, that's like what a lot of people they can't seem to do is just enjoy their own goddamn company.
Absolutely.
And it's like have your own peace and quiet, have just your own space. Don't get me wrong, being around somebody is cool, but like especially when you're trying to get your shit together too. That's the one thing that irritates me about a lot of people, bro, is that they talk about like, oh, I'm trying to get my shit together, but then they're over here trying to be in a relationship and all this other crap, and I'm just like I'm telling you right now, those things they're not gonna mix. They're not gonna mix. And I see it on Twitter, bro. Like all these people complaining about. It's like the whole like the whole what women, bro. The whole men ain't shit movement, and it's just like it's not the fact that men aren't shit. It's the fact that you're dating men who aren't shit.
Absolutely.
And it's like I guarantee 100,000% you've had that good guy come into your life and try and be with you, and then you're like, nah. I want the ain't shit nigga over here who's got no job, no car, and no source of income. And then he breaks your heart. He's finding out he has five other side hoes, right. And then you're like, oh shit, men ain't shit, and it's like, no, stupid, you're dating a guy who's shit, and it's just like freaking. It's like, bro, I see that shit all the time on Twitter. And I'm just like, bro, like
Twitter's toxic, bro.
It is, bro. I've had to kind of just like step back from Twitter because it's like I've almost just wanted, bro. I should probably like honestly, if I really wanted to say what I had to say to some people's tweets on Twitter, I'd probably have like 2 followers. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because it's just the some of the stuff I would say it's just so truthful that it's just people wouldn't be able to handle it. They'd be like, what the fuck, like. You're hitting too many truth bombs on me right now. I don't like you. Block and unfollow. Like, well, sorry. Like, like I'm sorry. I'm giving you
just got exposed.
Like, right. Like I'm giving you what you need to hear, not like what you want to hear. Right. So it's like freaking. I just think, bro, like that's. I just had to step away from Twitter. Like there's this one girl, bro, on Twitter, and She had said a tweet like about something, basically finding out that like the guy she was talking to was basically had a girlfriend the whole entire time. And I remember DMing her, and I was like, oh, like damn, that like hella sucks. Like sorry you had to go through that, right? Like I like to be sympathetic to people, like on Twitter, guys and girls. Like I like to be like. Me personally, I don't think a lot of shit that people tweet should even be on Twitter in the first place, but
right.
To each their own, right? And I remember she was telling me, she's like, oh, like I feel so stupid, like this and that. I was like, well, first of all, it's not your fault. Like, it's not your fault you got played. It's not like you really could have known. So I was, and then I remember, bro, like Valentine's Day popped up like 2 weeks later, bro, and she tweeted, and I know it was about the same guy, bro. Like basically, like she tweeted like, "Oh, I don't know what it is about this man, but I just can't stay away from him." And I'm just like,
"Oh."
I'm just like looking. I'm like this, bro. I'm just like why?
SMH.
Like that's why I don't really waste my breath on giving people advice no more. Like even some of my friends, bro. Like I don't really like they'll come and ask me for advice, especially some that are in relationships or some that like have guy problems. Like I ask for advice and I'm just like, I basically just do what you want to do. know, because I know if I give you this advice right now, you're not gonna fucking listen to it.
Right.
And I'm just wasting my breath, and you know, you're just wasting my time, you know, and it's just like, you know, that's why I don't even give people, you know,
the time of day.
like I don't like, I keep my own advice to myself now, unless it's somebody who really needs it. But it's like, bro, like most of the time, like people are just who need my advice. Like I said, they're just like, that's just like with anybody though who really has friends, bro, is that like some people really just don't listen to advice. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, like it's just I hate when people ask for advice and they don't fucking take it.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you know,
guess it.
exactly. Like they'll be like, oh, like is this really like, and it's like, bro, you just gave me all of the signs that the dude you're talking to isn't shit, and I'm telling you just leave, and I'm telling you how to leave, and then you're just like, I know you're just sitting in the back of your mind, like, oh, well, maybe he'll change, or maybe she'll change, or you know, maybe she'll get better, like maybe things will get better. Like one of my boys, bro, I'm not gonna say names, but like he's dating this girl, and you know, freaking the girl basically accused, like, and I know this guy, like he'll never cheat on a woman, bro, like he'll never cheat, like. And like the girl's accusing him of cheating and all this other stuff, basically calling him ain't shit, saying his family's not shit, all this other stuff, bro. And I'm just like, you know, if you're with a girl that's that toxic, bro, who can't even believe you for, you know, that you're not cheating, you've given her proof, you know, left, right, up and down that you're not cheating, you know, you let her go through your phone. Like he even knows how to, I didn't know this, bro. I didn't know this was a thing, but he even knows how to go on your phone and basically show the exact location of where you were at and the exact time and how long you were there for. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing.
That's crazy.
Like, and he was like, he showed her that, and she still didn't believe him. And I'm just like, all right, bro, bro, like, leave this girl. Like, you know, she's obviously toxic as shit. You know, like, leave. Like, this is not good for your mental health. And the next day, I asked him, I'm like, yo, so what'd you end up doing? Oh, we're good now. I'm like my nigga. Like, my nigga, like
all that wasted time, bro.
I was just like, bro, like, come on, my nigga, like, I'm telling you, you know, and it's just like, bro, like certain things you just really can't tell people, bro, because like there's like there really is just certain shit you just cannot tell people, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm just like, dude, like, you know, it's just crazy, bro. Like, even advice outside of like relationship shit or just, you know, like guy and girl shit, bro, is just like you can't even tell people shit about that, you know, either, bro. Like this is like this topic, bro. I be trying to tell people. I don't know like how you feel about it, but it's like when it like this is like going a completely opposite direction, but it's like when it comes to like, you know, how we were talking about like our own people, you know, when we were talking about like William O'Neill and stuff like that, like, you know, we just like our own people being like our downfall, bro.
Right.
Like black people's worst enemy is not, you know, fucking, you know, police. It's not the KKK. It's not any of these people, bro. The own worst enemy to black people is ourselves.
Right. Absolutely.
The statement that black people hate the fucking here. And it's like, it's true. We are our own worst enemy. We don't like to see each other succeed. We kill each other every fucking day, you know, over the pettiest stuff. You know, we hate on each other for no reason. You know, when one of us is doing good, the other one's got to find some type of flaw in what we're doing. Right. You know, like, and it's just like, bro, like we are our own worst enemy. And it's like, you know, you could give black people as much advice as you want, and it'll just be like, you know, freaking right out straight out the door. You know, they'll try and find, no, that's not the reason. You know, so you know this person, you know, and it's just like dude, like we really are our own worst enemy, and it's just like, you know, a lot of people, you know, black people don't like to hear that statement, but it's like, you know, after slavery ended, we really, you know, like, you know, a couple years down the line, like, you know, to what we are like here now. We are our own worst enemy, bro. Like I said, like before I would say, you know, our worst enemy would be slave owners, you know, back, you know, 400 plus years ago, you know, or stuff like that, you know, or, you know, even back, you know, like a couple years back, you know, they'd be the KKK, but not like now, like we really are our own worst enemy, like nowadays, bro, especially with the, you know, the rise of social media and stuff like that. We really are our own worst enemy. You know, I, you know, like I said, as a civilian, outside looking in, I don't know anything about the gang life, but to me, it's like, why are we out here killing each other? Rather than, uniting all of the gangs, the Bloods, Crips, GDs, BDs, and all these other gangs, bro, and like being like, let's come together and, really build our communities back up and build our gangs to protect our people from outside forces, not let's kill each other because, I'm Blood and he's Crit, like he, like stuff like that. Like I get, like the history behind all of that. Like, I've done my research on a lot of the history behind a lot of the shit. And, and I get like there's a lot of stuff that has gone on. Like, like you've had, a rival gang, probably kill, your cousin, your brother, something like that. But it's like at one point, it's got to be a thing of like, we've all lost a lot on both sides. So let's come together, have some peace talks and, try and heal, as one rather than keep, this cycle of vicious killing and murder and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, it just kind of sucks because, I would love to see our people do a lot better. And I know we have the potential to do a lot better. But like I said, we are holding our own selves back every single day. And it's just like, dude, like it sucks so bad. Like, freaking, it's just like I said, bro, you'll do something good. And then like our own people will find a way to, find some type of part. Like, oh, I could go donate 100,000 to, to like a homeless shelter for African-American kids, like in Fresno. And somebody would be like, oh, why isn't he donating to the shelter over there in fucking, such and such, or why isn't he doing, this and that for these kids over here? Like, and it's like, bro, like, you're trying to find the flaw in the good that I'm doing, and it's just like that's always like, that's like a thing with human nature. It's like, like people are built to find the flaw in what good somebody does. And it's just like, it sucks, bro. Like it really sucks. I'm just like, bro, if we really came together, like there'd be nothing that could stop us. I was watching this interview. There's this guy who did an interview with the Breakfast Club. And, he was like, he made a statement. He was like, we don't have any communities. Like Black people don't have communities. Like when people say communities, what communities do we have? We don't have any. Freaking like Black people really don't have any communities. And what he meant by that is that he was like, you'll see like, let's say Indians, for example, right? Like you'll see like they have, like they'll help each other out. They own damn near every goddamn gas station in Clovis and Fresno.
Right.
They got their own community where they own something or they own some part of something major, and they're helping each other out and building that and building their wealth together. It's like, what do Black people own? Like what, like where, and like where, like and what, like where's the community where Black people are owning, like all these buildings and stuff like that are meant for, like making sure kids, in poor households are able to go ahead and get, necessities and all the stuff that we need. Like, where is that all at? Like I don't see it, freaking. And it's just like, we really don't have like a community here, it's just
right.
It's crazy.
Absolutely. No, it's crazy because how you mentioned about that whole deal, and a lot of the I wouldn't say a lot of rappers influenced the whole gang, the whole gang issue and deal. I feel like it has gotten better just a little bit, especially with the Bloods and Crips of uniting more.
But
like in the
how
90s.
did that happen though?
What was that?
I said, but how did that really start to but how did that happen though? A lot of some of these gangs really started coming together after it took for one person to die, and that was Nip.
Right.
That was it. It shouldn't have had to take Nip dying for y'all to come together and be like, hey, let's actually have some peace talks. Like that shouldn't, like we shouldn't have to have people die for that shit to happen.
Absolutely.
Like, that shouldn't have to happen. That it should be, our, leaders, people who actually are leaders should want to be like, hey, like, let's go ahead and, let's hash it out, for the betterment of our community, type shit. So it's like, there's enough money for all of us here, bro. Like,
right.
It's crazy.
Great talks with Brandon, bro. Let me tell you, wow. we can talk and talk and talk, bro, and hit topics. I love having you on, bro.
Exactly. And like I
Like,
said, guys, I am a civilian. I am not, freaking in the streets. I stay at home. Goddamn business. Don't come after me. Don't try and, bang on me or anything, bro. It's because I'm not gonna do that back. Like I said, I'm a fucking civilian. So
Brandon just speaks facts, bro. He just speaks
it's like
facts.
this is outside looking, outside looking in.
Right. Hey, when did you want to start? Are you down to do that though? Like once out of the week, like let's do a live
I'm
and
down.
just like hit one topic. So it could be like anything about society or whatever, one topic, and I'll have it captioned, and people will tune in eventually, and they'll be like, "Oh, this is kind of cool," like an every week deal. And if people are bored at home, they can just tune in. So maybe we can do it like on a weekend, like
Right.
Sunday evening. Whenever you're available, just let me know. Because I feel like that'd be cool. Because I'm like, I love interviewing people and stuff.
Right.
I know I was low key supposed to do a part two. I love interviewing stuff, but I also love having conversations with people.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like having a conversation with you. Like I love like listening to you, like talk about these different things that are going around in the world and just like stuff
Right.
that's going on in your life. I love hearing about that.
Right. A lot of shit is just shit I just be noticing, bro. And it's just like
Right.
pick up on it. And there's a lot of the shit is just common sense. At the
Right.
end of the day, it's really just common sense, bro.
Right.
And that's like one thing that people do not use, bro, is common sense. I noticed that like when you really just sit down and you just listen to some people talk and you're just like, you just do not use your fucking common sense, do you? And it's just like, it's crazy,
Right.
bro. It's just,
Absolutely.
like a lot of people lack that. And, like a lot of people lack that, in a major way.
And you can just see it.
You
It's just
see it, you can sense it, bro. And you're just like, man, like, I don't like, and now what I've started to do is just move myself away from, like certain people like that who just don't use their common sense. They're just like, they just talk just to talk, and they're not really thinking about what they're saying. They're just, it's crazy.
all over it.
Freaking, even when it comes down to, just there's just certain shit, bro. If you're not using your common sense, like I gotta just back away. Like, now like what I'll try to do is, educate people, on certain things. I won't just be like, hey, you're like, because the worst thing you could do is, call somebody stupid who's uneducated on a certain topic. Like that's just like, that's just, being what's the word? Damn, I forgot the word. That's just being, I'll just say rude to them, right? If somebody doesn't know about, what goes on, like if somebody doesn't get what goes on in the Black community, right? Or
Don't speak on it then.
yeah, like, or somebody doesn't know, like, hey, like Black Lives Matter and what that's really for, like, and they're like, oh, I don't get it and all this other stuff. It's like, well, instead of me calling you stupid and all this other stuff, I'm uneducated, let me be like, okay, well, this is what it's for,
right?
This is what, this is what, like, why we say Black Lives Matter. We're not saying it because it's only Black people that matter. That's not what it's for, or we're, like what goes on in the Black community. Like, let me educate you on that, like, or, something like that, like kind of explain it to people more. I think that's another thing, as humans, we don't do enough of that. Like, well, somebody will be like, oh, I don't understand this. And then somebody will be like very just rude to them, or they'll be like, oh, how do you not know about that? Like that. It's just like, it'd be like it'd be like a young kid who's like 10 years old, in 2020, like saying like, oh, I don't know who Tupac is. Like, and then I go like, bro, are you fucking stupid? Like, how do you not know? Like that'd be like, that's just fucked up. Cause people got to think and just sit back and be like, oh, okay, like this kid's 10 years old. He wasn't born in that time. He's growing up around, like, in the 2010s, he's more likely probably growing up around like Drake and, like the Lil Waynes and stuff like that. And, like he's growing up around like those type of artists, he's not growing up around a Tupac. So it's like, okay, let me show you, young blood, like, who Tupac is, like, let me see what he stood for.
Absolutely.
Stuff like that. So it's just kind of like, we got to really educate each other, rather than be rude to each other.
Right.
like, and that's how I feel like as a human society, we're gonna grow and be a little bit better. We're gonna be able to connect with each other more. Because I'm sure there's obviously, other things that people could teach me that, I don't know. Like maybe a gang member could come and, hit me up and be like, hey, like I saw your interview, you may have seemed a little bit uneducated. Let me show you why, things are
Right.
around, like how like this is why, like certain things are the way they are, and certain hoods and stuff like that. Like I would love for somebody to come and educate me, because like I said, as a civilian, I just don't really get it 100%. Like like I said, I wasn't born into that life. I was never bred for that life. Like that's not a thing. Like I was like, I know I won't survive in jail. Like I know that. I don't claim to be hard. I don't claim to be out here like, oh, I'll beat anybody up. I'll shoot whoever wants to come near. Like I don't claim that. So it's like, I would love for somebody to come and educate me and be like, hey, like this is why, like this is the way it is. I would love that. So I'm always open to conversation and stuff like that, and I'm always open to learn. Because I like to expand my mind. I don't want to be just closed minded. Like I like to be open minded and really learn about certain shit. So it's like freaking, like definitely, bro. Like, and I'm gonna open that up to anybody. If you're a gang member and you're an OG and you came from that, like definitely come educate me, bro. I definitely want to learn and why, like learn why things they are really truly the way they are. Right. And communities, it would help me better understand more, and stuff like that. But I definitely like to know. But yeah, bro,
dude, it's quite interesting, bro, to hear these like people's story. Like especially like the whole gangs, bro.
Right.
It happens at like a youth, obviously at the youth age, feeling neglected from your family, and I mean,
no
father figure, yeah, living in poverty and stuff. They don't have anyone to turn to, but like all they know is some may be grown up in violence. But it's not an excuse, you know what I mean? It's not an excuse to go do bad and join a gang, kill people, deal drugs. You should learn from right from wrong, you know what I mean?
Right. And I know not every gang member is in a gang to go and deal drugs and kill people. Like I know that that's like, like I said, that's just kind of common sense, but it's like there are those few who are out there to be like, let's go catch a body.
Put it out there. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, when you're doing that, it's like, 99.999% of the time is against you're catching a body of our own people, or really like from like what I believe in. I don't believe in murder unless it's to protect your family when they're in immediate danger.
Right.
That's like if somebody broke into my house and is pointing a gun at my mom, like, and I have a gun sitting in my closet, like obviously I would go and shoot the trigger. Like I would pull the trigger, because I'm trying to save my mom, like freaking, like that's the only time. Like I wouldn't just go out here and be like, hey, we're gonna catch this fool, who robbed me the other day. Like I wouldn't do some shit like that, or like I wouldn't be out there doing that. Like that's not how I believe. And I just, like I said, it's just like I said, me, like I didn't grow up in that fucking environment. I'm glad I didn't, because I know, and I see how just crazy it is. But yeah, bro, it's just I just pray for my people every day, bro, that shit gets better. We finally decided to just be like wake up,
snap out of it, bro.
Snap out of it and just wake up, because I feel like the government has a part in all this, which is why like we haven't been able to progress.
Right.
I feel like the government be going in, dropping drugs off in certain communities and stuff like that, keeping us under, dropping guns off to certain gangs. Keeping people, like I feel like they really be doing that shit, bro. Like, or they got somebody like a William O'Neill who does all that.
Yeah.
They're paying him and being like, hey, go drop this off to this gang, like freaking, so they could have enough firepower to go and murder these other gang members. Like I feel like that's really how it is, and it's crazy, because like how do you stop that, bro? It's like how do you fight? Like you can't, unless like I said, we have a Capitol Hill Part 2. And it's like it's black, white, Mexican, and all these other people. Then it's like, okay, maybe we have a chance. But shit, like the way, like like we don't have a chance right now. Like what the fuck? So it's just crazy, bro. But yeah, bro. I mean, I guess shit is just kind of like how it is with the world. It's like and it won't be really any different unless like
People
we
start
colonize,
stepping up.
like we start stepping out, or like we go and colonize a whole different planet, and there's a whole bunch of different set of rules and different people running the shit. But that's not gonna happen until like way after we're dead.
Yeah.
So I mean, that'll. So yeah, like I mean, how good is Chipotle? It's cool. Like, I don't know, Chipotle, bro. Before we go, I gotta say, Chipotle is not the best. Chipotle is one of those things where you're like, I want something, just like I'll just go get it real quick,
Yeah.
like I'm just gonna just real quick, like I just need to, get some food, like I don't want fast food, but then I don't have time to sit in a restaurant. Like Chipotle is like maybe that place you would go,
Right.
like for the most part, freaking what? You just get you a little burrito bowl,
Would you consider it healthy? You got to really think about that. Do you really consider it healthy? To me personally, I do at an extent.
I'll say like this: I see bodybuilders eating Chipotle, even in their on season, and I'm like, it must be healthy to some degree, to where, or it must be healthy enough to where somebody's being like, like, oh, okay, like I'll eat Chipotle, like, so it's like, I guess, I'm not going to say it's like the best option for when you're trying to go healthy, but it's probably not the worst. I'd much rather somebody say, my diet's going to be consistent on Chipotle than, McDonald's. Like, I mean, it is what it is.
He has. Oh, Kyle, how old are you, bro? He's in the UK, and they only have McDonald's really and KFC. That's
one thing, bro. You're gonna notice about YouTube as well. I forgot to explain is that you're gonna get a lot of guys that come from. Oh, bro, that's what I forgot to mention. I don't know if I even mentioned it in my last interview, bro. But it's like when I was talking about when it comes to just like black people, how we don't support each other with a lot of stuff. Right. Like, and that's especially with music, bro. Like, that's like a big one I noticed. Right. Music. But you go out to the UK, people over there treat you like a fucking god, bro. Like, if you're an artist, and it's crazy. Like, if you sent Jay-Z out into the UK, like people are gonna storm that man like they ain't never seen him before, and they're just like they're gonna be at his feet, But that's because over in these other, in these other countries and all other stuff, they don't really see artists like that. They don't really see like I believe who is it when it performed? I remember there's a video.
21 Savage is from the UK, I believe. Right?
Yeah, who is it? But I think it was the Migos when like Bad and Bougie had came out, bro.
They're all over it.
They were in Jamaica or Africa or some shit. I forgot where they were. And they were performing Bad and Bougie, bro, and the crowd was just like over there, which is wild, bro. Like everybody was jumping, but it's like you go and you see the concert at like freaking Rolling Loud and they perform that song. You got a few people who are jumping, but then you got those people who are just like,
right,
like okay, but it's just like freak or like, oh, this song ain't that hard, and it's just like there's always that one person, bro. Like everybody else will enjoy the song. There'll be that one. This song
the downer.
Oh, it's all right. Like, it's cool. It's like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, you just say you hate it and just go about your day. Like, right. Freaking, it is weird, bro. But that's like one thing, bro, is that like you'll notice like you get like a lot of overseas people who are coming out to check your YouTube stuff out. Like I've had a couple people from like the UK. I know this guy from Australia who be watching. Even had a guy from like Dubai who watched like all the time. This is crazy, bro. So it's like, freaking shout out to people overseas, in the UK and all that other stuff. I definitely want to come visit the UK one of these days. That's definitely like, a definite place I want to go to. So yeah, definitely UK, bro. Freaking, that's like on my bucket list. Like I want to go to the UK like at least like next year, at some point. Maybe for my 25th birthday. I don't know. That'll be like my thing. The UK. Go visit the UK. Go to like Britain or something like that. That'll probably be like because they speak English, but it's not
It's
like
it's
our English.
proper English.
Yeah, it's proper English. So it's like at least like I'll be able to go there and they'll understand what I'm saying compared to
Right.
like if I were to go to I don't know like Russia or something. I don't know.
Good
Like
luck.
well then again too, it's like that the way their country is ran.
Right.
No, like I would never go there. I'd probably never go to fucking North Korea.
Oof.
Like there's certain just countries like I said, Cuba, like just because it's like I don't know, like even like I probably would never go to Dubai, unless like I, until like, when I become a millionaire, then it'd be different because then I could get somebody who would be like, okay, here, I'll be your travel guide and I'll let you know like the ins and outs and the do's and don'ts
Right.
of being in Dubai. But like even like just because Dubai, like I know there's certain rules out there that it's like I don't want to go out there and do something and it's like breaking the law, but like in America it's like this is legal. Like let's say like I went and spit on the ground or some shit and I got caught, like they're like, hey, you can't do that, and then I some shit happens, like I get a ticket or something, I'd be like, well, what the fuck, like I do this shit all the time in America. Like that's the thing that like that's why I want to wait a little bit to go to like these certain countries and all that,
Right.
to where I could get somebody who could be like a what are they called, a tour guide.
Right.
That way, like I said, that way I know like what I can and can't do, and that way I don't fuck up and do something I'm not supposed to do, and then get screwed. Because
Right.
I end up like how am I supposed to like freaking like say I went to Russia and I somehow ended up in jail for doing something that I didn't think that was really a big deal, or didn't feel like it was just some bullshit. Now I'm stuck. Like the goddamn president isn't going to come and save me, like unless I'm famous or something,
Right.
but or like and like freaking who is his face, when Jello Ball got arrested in China for stealing the goddamn glasses, it was like if he wasn't known as a Ball brother and his dad was LeVar Ball and was all over the internet and all over the world, he wouldn't have gotten saved that easily. Like the president wouldn't have came around, like it wouldn't have been as important to him.
Right.
But because it drew national attention or media attention, and because like that just gave more names, or gave that just put more eyes on Trump for doing that. Like that's the only reason he did it. Like freaking if it didn't help him in any sort of way, he would have said fuck this kid.
Absolutely.
Any president would have basically said fuck this kid.
Right.
Because he was famous and his dad is famous and his brothers are famous. They were like, hey, we're gonna go ahead and get this guy out of here. That's why it's like, that's why I'm like, man, let me wait until, my YouTube and Twitch blow up and I have some sort of name, because if something does happen, at least like people will know and people will be like, yo, where's he at? And we'll try and get him out of there, but it's sad, but it's true, so it's like, yeah, bro, but I think that's pretty much it, bro. I don't know. You got anything else you want to talk about or what?
Dude, I mean, there's a lot that I want to next time for sure.
Definitely,
because I want to save it. I'm gonna post on my TikTok and stuff, and and try to. I'm gonna actually post tomorrow morning, and she'll be like, "Hey, I decided to do this deal, blah blah. Me and my boy Brandon, whatever."
Right.
And then just either get to me tonight or tomorrow, and just give me a day and time that you want to do it next week.
Right.
And then like later on in the week, we can talk about like, just think about any topics, like maybe like 4 topics that we can hit on during it. And this, I just want to keep doing it, dude. I think it's dope. Kyle, right. I'm 22. But yeah, I don't know, bro. Kyle, thank you for your support, by the way. It's 8:50 p.m. over here.
Yep, getting late, man. My sense of time is still kind of off, bro, just because Florida was 3 hours ahead. And so I started getting used to like Florida time. So it's like now for me, it's really like almost 12 o'clock. Like I'm still trying to get used to that. Like I'm trying to come back to Cali time to where,
right.
So it's like, bro, like I'm almost exhausted right now. It's just like, bro, like it's almost 12 o'clock for me. So.
Hey, you know what time I go to sleep? I probably go to sleep at like 9:30, the latest now.
Bro, honestly, I think after coming back from Florida and how that time change like really fucked me up, I believe it's probably going to start getting me to wake up earlier and to go to bed earlier. So it's like, which is what I want. Like I've kind of gotten, annoyed with going to bed at like 1 o'clock all the time.
Right.
Or like even later. I'm just like now, like I've always wanted to get in bed at least before 11. So that's like the goal now, is to get in bed at least before 11, because being up so late, bro, it just kind of like if I be up, like if I'm up till like 2, 3 in the morning and I go to bed, like I'm not gonna want to wake up till like 2, 3 in the afternoon the next day, and it's just like, damn, I just wasted a shit ton of time.
Right.
It's like I want to like start getting up by about 7, eating, hitting the gym and stuff like that, bro. Do whatever homework I got to do, get all that done before at least 12 o'clock. Give me an hour nap, hour, 2 hour nap, and then I get up, stream for about 3, 4 hours, whatever. And then just the rest of the day, just kind of chill, be done with everything I got to be done with by about 7.
Right.
Chill for a little minute, whatever, and then get in bed before like 10. So that's like, that's like the goal. But
Yeah.
I just got to see, man, because, certain forces sometimes just like that doesn't allow that shit to happen. So
Right, bro. The routine, bro. Just got to keep that routine. Some stuff, comes up.
exactly,
Just like life. Just like life, stuff comes up, but you still got to manage to keep pushing it.
exactly.
But let's wrap it up. Brandon, I appreciate you, brother. Honestly, I actually want to do a legit interview part 2, and then I just want to keep the lives going. You know what I mean? Just me and you. We'll keep the lives going every week.
Right.
So text me tomorrow. Give me an update, and then we'll just go from there.
Bet.
Sounds like a plan?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Appreciate it, brother. Yes, text me tomorrow. I'm gonna try to post this somehow on my media.
For sure.
Peace.
Right.
Thanks for the support, OG Kyle. Means a lot, brother. I don't know if you're still on. Appreciate the support, man. Keep pushing, all right? Appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Go to bed. It's 5 a.m. for you, brother. Catch you later. Thank you.